So I've got Joe Norris from Get Your Tips Out, and today's video is about the Arkle Chase tips on the first day of the Cheltenham Festival in 2024. So Joe, not only do you think who will win the race, but I want to hear your I want to hear your straight forecast thoughts for this race.
My straight forecast would be I back two in the race, so it'd be Hunter's Yarn to beat Quilixios.
So you think the favourite's going to be?
I'm really against Gaelic Warrior. Now, I do think he's the best horse in the race, but I just can't back him after that run at Dublin behind Fat to File. He looks a tired horse before unseating. He was absolutely hammered that day. There was rumours that he was going to be ruled out altogether, and now all of a sudden he's coming for this race. Obviously Townend, I feel like Townend had to pick him as well. I don't think it's the case of old Townend picked him over Hunter's Yarn. I feel like Daryl Jacob was probably told a long way out, you're going to be riding Hunter's Yarn, and they're not going to start mucking around with the jockey bookings this close. The thing is, right, I can see Gaelic Warrior being backed all the way in. I think he could go off 2-1. I could even see like 7-4 on a day. I think he'll be a real steamer. But for me, I'm massively against him. I think he's opposable. I love the makeup of the race. We've got 10 runners to back two each way at 11-2 and 7-1. I think it's the best way to play it.
Yeah. Go on. You don't really want to be doing. I was just putting you on the spot to do a straight forecast, but it's not a race really. You're doing the straight forecast. Like you said, you can back two each way shots. They're both 5, 6, 7, 8-1 or whatever you want to try and choose if you think the favourite's getting beat. I'm actually against Gaelic Warrior as well, but mainly because of him jumping right, and he did look sluggish and slow, like just a tired horse. Before he unseated, he was well beat before he was unseating. So I'm the same. I think Hunter's Yarns has got the best chance of beating it, and then my second best is probably Founder 50. I think Gordon Elliott's going to have quite a good campaign. So I don't think he's good enough to beat Hunter's Yarn, but I think he might pick up second place. So I'm going to do Hunter's Yarn and Founder 50 both each way myself.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Obviously, he only got beat narrowly by Ilete Tom in Dublin, but they say Ilete Tom doesn't really act that well around Cheltenham. So if Founder 50 runs to that form, that might well be good enough to go close. I mean, for me, Hunter's Yarn, I am a bit worried about him. He's very inexperienced. He's only had 2 starts over fences. He was impressive last time. I just see him as an improver. If he can sort of handle the occasion and go the early gallop, I think he is going to run well. And Quilixios, my angle on that horse was that it's gonna run forward. It could even try and be on the pace, but obviously Gaelic Warrior will probably go forward as well. But I like the angle of having one on the pace and then one sort of just coming from off it. I think that's a good way to play it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So any viewers watching this, what's your thoughts? Who do you think is going to win the Arkle Chase on the first day of the Cheltenham Festival? Leave a comment in the comment section and let us know who you think will win and who you think is a good each way shout for the Arkle Chase.